Good evening again. This is second video of the day of December 26th. It's about 6:45 in the evening. Uh, I just got done doing my laundry a little while ago, and I turned on Grubhub, DoorDash, and Uber Eats. Um, I don't know why it's dark on the street. It's usually the lights are on, the street lights, but I don't know what's going on. But anyway, right there, that's a couple of ghost kitchens that I get orders from a lot of DoorDash. There's like, I think maybe 3 or 4 ghost kitchens in there. Actually, there's a driver right there waiting for an order, but I'm not getting anything. I just pulled up like maybe 15 minutes ago, and I'm not getting any orders. But further up the street, about maybe 4 blocks away, there's the Wingstop and the Panda Express, and then McDonald's across the street, and there's a donut shop and a burger place and a Starbucks. So if nothing comes in, I'm gonna be heading over there. Yeah, so I guess we'll wait and see what happens. I get bored pretty easily not delivering anything. I just get bored just sitting in the car. So a lot of times, if I feel like talking, I just come on YouTube and record a video, and maybe by then I'll get an order or something. But yeah, a lot of people have been commenting on why don't I get a second job. I mean, this is only temporary. I don't have to rely on these gig apps for much longer, hopefully. Like I said, I'm pretty much done with gambling for the year, and in 2025 I don't want to gamble at all. I just want to save money and hopefully go to my niece's wedding in October. By the time I pay my debts and save a little bit, I won't need to rely on these Uber Eats apps anymore. If I could stay consistent and not gamble at all and save money, pay my bills, I'll be able to live comfortably on my limo salary. I mean, I did that many years. I mean, before the pandemic, I was with the company 15 years, and I lived a pretty good life just on one salary, and I didn't have to rely on any Uber Eats apps. The first time I signed up for a delivery app was back in 2018, I think. I don't remember the exact year, but I think it was 2018, late 2018. I signed up for Postmates, and I started doing it because that was the time when I had already lost all my savings in the gambling. So I needed to earn some extra money, and I started doing Postmates back in the day before the pandemic. I started doing Postmates, and I started doing Uber Eats, and I did pretty good. I mean, the orders were more consistent, and I was making decent money. I mean, not great, but I mean, it was better back then than it is now. The orders were more consistent. So that would get me through my next paycheck back in the day, when I would only rely on those 2 apps. Back in the day, Postmates was not part of Uber Eats. There was Uber Eats bought them out not too long ago, so I was doing those 2 apps, and I was, doing pretty good for extra cash at least. But now it's terrible. Now no orders come in that consistent. So yeah, I mean, I can't wait until the new year starts and I start saving, and I think I'm gonna get a good tax refund. I'm gonna put all that towards my bills, and that's gonna be a big help. And then I'll be able to start saving all my paychecks. Pay the necessities, rent, food, and all that, and start saving again. And I hopefully by the end of 2025 I have a a couple of grand saved up, just like I did back in the day. So I'm looking forward to it. Like I keep saying, I make a pretty good salary at the limo job. I'm just broke all the time because all the relapses I had, all the times I gambled. But like I said, I'm done with gambling this year and next year. So, and hopefully I'm done with gambling for good. As long as I don't relapse, I'll be okay. I mean, I never like making any promises. Am I gonna relapse? I hope not. I'm really hoping I don't. I mean, I'm trying hard. I almost had one a couple of days ago, and I was able to overcome it. So if I could stay consistent, I think I'm gonna be okay. So yeah, I mean, usually during Christmas and New Year's, we would always take trips down to Mexico, where my parents are from. They have their town celebrations going on right now, and I would actually be down there right now if it wasn't for gambling. So that's one of the reasons I'm fed up with casinos and gambling, because I haven't had a real vacation in like 7 years. The last time I was down in Mexico was back in 2017 was the last time I went. So yeah, I mean, enough is enough. I mean, I'm hoping I could go to my niece's wedding, and I hope I could next Christmas I could have a real vacation finally and put all this behind me. So yeah, I'm going already on 7 minutes already on this video, and there's no orders coming in. So I think I'm gonna drive down a couple of blocks, over by the Wingstop and the McDonald's and Starbucks, like park like in the middle of those three places and see if I get anything. It's almost 7 o'clock, so if I don't get anything by 8, I think I'm just gonna go home. I was hoping I would work tomorrow at my limo job, but I called and asked if they had anything going on, but they said it was pretty slow again. Not much going on. They just said to stay home, call back tomorrow and see if they could put me on for Saturday, but it's not looking good until the 5th. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. I think Uber Eats is going to be pretty busy New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. Last year was pretty consistent. I saw a lot of good paying offers there. I'm going to try to do that this New Year's Eve and New Year's Day and see how it goes. Last year on New Year's Eve, I saw a lot of like $30-$35 payouts going like 4 or 5 miles. I didn't take them because I was not home. I did not have my car that day. I was riding with a relative over at my cousin's house, so I couldn't do deliveries, but I had the app turned on just to see what was out there, and I saw a lot of good offers. So we'll see how this year goes. Maybe I'll do a couple of deliveries this year. So I guess I'm gonna drive over down by the Wingstop and see if I get anything. So I'm gonna end the video now and see what the night offers and the delivery with my deliveries, and I'll see you guys next time.